So, just a few words about Occitan. It's a Romanic language, and it's the original historical language of the half south of France. You may have heard about the word Provençal. It's the same language. We have several words to mean Occitan. Provençal, Gascon, that's Occitan. The closest language to Occitan is Catalan, because they get separated later in history. They are brothers and sisters. Other Romanic languages are cousins. And what can I say? There is not really any more native speaker, because we have a very terrible politic in France against languages of France, which are not even called languages. I think it's okay. Have an idea. And then just a few words about solstice. It's called the call of Janus. Janus is the pagan god associated to the solstice, and this poem is in 4 parts. As you know, it's the midsummer solstice, so the longest day of the year, and we will read those parts together. Yeah. Solstici, l'ubram de Janus, San Chuan, Luciur. L'agranjo chiliado alla termiero della Sazù, liuro s'afflairo de bauco caudo. Lus cavals ciuves trepeggio ne si fan laghero, pel plasé de mesclar la Suzù de lur cosses, al tast del primier sang. Din lus ustal de las tampos clausus, la fusto carinco e se cuflo di pacienzo. Lus homes, entre homes retroban lur naturo. Se cupo l'ubiam de glacets per enganar la clartat del ciur caliat, cum in tumbel din l'erb. Lus sulel, al zenit embeulanà de la mainado enferunido. Es arribado de las Americos, ambe l'utren, ambe la mar, ambe l'estiu, esas balizos lucentos. Din sus pelses, in un bel arroyo cagafo de parpaliols d'au, sas cilios pausados como un vel si sus yuels de fioc. L'ulenier, immense, citeggiu l'ussel e la mor che cessaro. Din dus tal surnes, lus biels, lai fennos e lus reloches fammino de dormi. An l'umure badie e duels da ussels mor. La bello si bagno. La ribiero ha cambiat de liec e contro sun cos liurat laigo negro ha surtit sus tambur perché canten lai blandos. Lus ausidus brandan al pe del lenier. La sam per lecho sus cosses e la len se fa brusen. Lai campanos estabusidos esquisan l'aire en suspen can usere naigo las carrieros.
Solstice, the call of Janus. St. John's Eve, day. The barn, standing at the season's border, releases sweet aromas of cut grass. Young horses tramp hooves in a war dance, savouring the sweaty mesh of bodies tasting first blood. Inside closely shuttered houses, wood restlessly swells and creaks. Men amongst men embrace their nature. Wine watered with ice cubes deceives the daylight, fixed like a tomb in the desert. The zenith sun soaks up the scurry of suddenly wild children. She's come from the Americas, by train, by sea, with summer and her glistening cases. A gemstone in her hair catches golden butterflies. Her lashes poised like a veil over eyes of fire. The colossal stake caresses the sky and oncoming death. Inside sombre houses, the elders, women and clocks feign sleeping faces. Mouths gaping open, eyes like dead birds. Bella's bathing. The river's changed course. Against her given body, dark waters beat their drums to salamanders singing. Below the stake, eardrums burn. Blood seeps from bodies, breath reverberates. Dumbfounded, the bells cleave hanging air as evening floods the streets.
San Juan, Usé, la bello aliurat suspelses, as dets de l'erbo. Din il silenzio del Calabru, lui pibul fan danzar l'urumbro contro sa pel de fioc. Lai fennos sun sarados contro lurs homes, lui droles contro lur maires e las sores targon lur fraires. Usec gioco di biulun come un capitani bandat che semeno la tempesto. Sotto las taulos e lus bancs garels, lus droles giocan a la faulo des primies homes. S'es endormido, la bello, brissado pel moviment de la d'ariero lus, sus sas lungos papelos. Contro su esquino la freulo rondo de la tero e las peiros che berion dedin. La brisa ardento abrasso la taulecciado e pauso sui lai labros mustusos un perfù de dariciuri del munde. Os droles se liuran a de jocs primitius in lai cabos. De così a cosino lus agaces s'atardivon, de brasses perduts fregon dancos languivos, las buges se fan prigundos e las sang arasso sotto la pel. Lus ancians braman casuro del gran fioc, prudentos, las canturlos desapareison in lai flambos e marmulia calque pregario.
Evening. Bella's hair unfurls between fingers of grass. Under twilight's brazen glare, poplar tree shadows dance around her skin of fire. Women cling closely to their men, children to their mothers, sisters probe their brothers. The blind man plays violin, like a drunken captain sowing the storm. Under rickety chairs and tables, children play at fables of first men. Bella's sleeping now, cradled by last light's fading cadence on her long eyelids. Skating against her back, the delicate dance of earth and sleeping stones within. An eager breeze embraces the evening feast, sprinkling onto moistened lips a last day of the world perfume. Children inside caves engage in primitive games. Gazes linger lazily between cousins, straying arms brush against languorous hips. As voices are lowered, blood quickens beneath the skin. The elders bellow time for the great fire. Murmuring prayers, old maids proceed warily into the flames.
San Juan, la nuec. La bello ballo solo sus camin, per las estelos e per la salvacino, sas man penjados al cel, dai solo ben la vesità. Son rire se mesclo al canda ucels de nuec allucinat. Lu fioc schins lui bumbets, rundo de cosses en fusion per un ballet d'instruments morts. Din us camps, l'airegos seccavan per acollir il galop del bestial fucidis. E sfinxes desfisant l'azur, las egos han desligado l'ur criniero de la bastre e emportan din ur fucido l'ur camí de San Jaume. Giagudo sulla terra, estrementido la bello sospiro, can limpon ci sun cosa randat de serp lubric. En garmo, amulunados, la inibuls curiosos si sper lungo la nuec, can de sabucco, si scappo in raufel sublim che de scavestro rufulse. Lo bestial se ritrovo al tenchero gioine e mestre di sa natura, al ten che parlavo a riusi al ben e che cantavo la gesto des arbres a las flus salvachos meravigliados. L'utran runco come rire de titan che tal viro las armos escrifo lus teis suts e desliuro lus cosses. Lu brandal es emmascat per sus quites rebats din u joc des cosses mesclat. La luna ui duro nau din ucel e sun crit se perdi lai buco badanto del brasas.
Night. Bella dances alone down paths of watching stars and waterfowl. With hands hanging from the sky, she welcomes the calling wind. Her laughter melds with the sounds of tripped-out night birds. Bodices ripped by fire. Bodies melting in the round mime a ballet of dead instruments. Thickening furrows in fields extend their welcome for a herd on the run. Sphinxes scorning the skies, the mares unleash their manes of alabaster. In milky flight, they steal away the heavens. Spread-eagled on trembling earth, Bella sighs. Over her outstretched body, lustful snakes slide. Stacked up in wreath-like banks, curious clouds drag out the darkness. From her mouth the sublime moan roams and rouses thunderbolts. The herd turns back to when it was young, master of its nature, to when it spoke with the wind and streams and sang of the trees' epic deeds, to flowers wild with wonder. Thunder rumbles like titanic laughter, corroding souls, tearing tissue, unbinding bodies. The great flame fizzes, bewitched by its own shimmering, in the play of mingling skins. The moon howls high in the sky, its cry fades into the flagrant mouth of the inferno.
Primalbo d'estiu. Es tornado per las Americos, din lai cendres, ambe l'auroro, ambe la pluecho, los silenci, esas balizos lucentos. Din sus pelses, de flu de nuecha consumidos. Din us ustals de las tampos, dubertos, us espuses dormissum cum al primi azzur, diuses de cendre, perduts din la car de lur pantaises.
First summer dawn. She's gone back to the Americas, in the embers, with the dawn, with the rain, silence and her glistening cases. Night flowers lie sleeping in her hair. Inside open-shuttered houses, couples sleep as on the first day, gods of cinder, lost in the flesh of their fantasies.
Now, let's have some other poems. Pantais. Fai freddi, mon amo. Es romantic e desuet. Eu, aurei preso la nau in Grecia. A Santuri hauria limpat sur l'esquino du nase fins a la mar. Hauria penchat mon lume a la branco d'un olivier et dins un hostal blanc. Hauria aimat de pescaires esperitals et de munches desfrucats.
Fantasy. My soul is cold inside. It's quaint, romantic. Me? I would have boarded the boat in Greece. At Santorini, I'd have drifted on the back of a mule, right out to sea. I would have hung up my light on the branch of an olive tree. Inside a whitewashed house, I'd have made love to divine fishermen and defrocked monks.
De sa maire, beget lulach, de sa fenno manchet la car, de sus droles, cremet lus cervels, praco, comprem pas a suleso. Sun ustal beu la pluecho, sa tero engulis las peiros, demurarà l'urei dell'istorio che cunto, es lu privilegi des mustres dai sival.
He drank the milk of his mother. He ate the flesh of his wife and burned the brains of his children. Yet he can't fathom his feeling alone. His house laps up the rain, his land gorges on stones. He'll always be king in the story he tells. That's the privilege of monsters here below.
Just for fun, I will read this one in Italian. Il re di seta bionda, ritto dentro l'erba selvatica, inganna gli uccelli, si confida col vento, ha perso i propri occhi rubati al vestito di un soldato. Son venuti 3 giovani e hanno buttate le sue trippe a terra per possedere una povera ragazza. Perso il suo corpo di seta bionda, lo spaventa passeri, fa dei sogni scapestratti che sviano gli uccelli.
The king of golden silk. He ensnares birds and banters with the wind. Pitched on wild grassland, he's lost his eyes, stolen from the coat of a soldier. 3 young lads came along, scattered his guts on the ground, where they laid a dishevelled girl. Without his body of golden silk, the scarecrow dreams ungovernable dreams that bewilder the birds.
This one is for James. Han viatjat tras los matin verds sobre las aigües de l'Aila. Han mirat tantes cops d'inocels clar. Han saludados las milantos mor desastres e son tornats a scampaures per centenos. Dinamidiment del temps present, los aucels del camp de matí.
Beyond green mornings they glided over otherworldly waters. So many times they circled the clearest skies, greeted the infinite last gasps of the stars, and returned to meagre fields in their hundreds. In the muteness of present time, birds of pure morning.
Has pres lo camí del país de nuech. Lo desert y es de chel, e las estelos se languissun. Ubris tus braces, e cavo, la pusco será tumpa. Tabeurarán nostros lagremos. Vai, vai, ten turnes paz. Sausises durar a peiro, es que si gravan las letras de tu num. You've chosen the path for the land of night, The desert is made of ice there, and the stars die of boredom. Stretch out your arms and dig. Dust will be your bread. You'll swallow our tears. Go now, go, and don't return. If you hear the stones wailing, the letters of your name are being engraved. We finish with a dialogue between Orpheus and Eurydice. Nous sommes d'Orfeu. Din nos infer que los hommes sun pa mai che d'umbros, me farai umbro al dedin de tun cos. Bastirai de ciutats de saplo, qu'agutaran lo flun que de gun torno. Danzaren sus etures que nos resuels beiran pas. Serai tarengo trencado que sa pa menti, e maudiren l'amour que nous a perduts.
The dream of Orpheus. In the underworld, where men are nothing more than shades, I'll shadow myself within your body. I'll fashion cities of sand that bleed dry the river of no return. We'll dance upon towers that our eyes cannot see. I'll be your severed tongue that tells no lies, and will curse the love that lost us.
Os somi de Eurydice, cavaren d'autros regos que cubriren de cendre, veirem muri luben, carechaire dublit, aurai de pumos de mapocho raubadas a mai paure que eu, las pelarenam de espasos, e amso que sobro de nostres somis, de bastirem mai, de la luz fiox, de la terminero de ragach.
The dream of Eurydice. We'll dig other furrows and fill them with ash. We'll see dying the carrier wind of oblivion. In my pocket I'll carry apples, stolen from poorer souls than me. We'll peel them with sabres. With what's left of our dreams, we'll fashion others beyond the fires and frontiers of our eyes.
Thank you very much.